What's good, everybody? It's your boy Matthew Maley for MatthewMaley.com. We are back on the couch. It is time for another weekly movie review with yours truly. So this week I ended up hitting Redbox for something that came out a little while ago, but really everything else was checked out that I wanted to see. So this was something that I can't really say that I wanted to see, but I'm a sucker for sequels, prequels, and stuff like that. So if I've seen the first one, even if it was horrible, I'm probably going to see the next one. And even though this wasn't a direct sequel, it followed the same thought process. It might have been the same director. I really don't know. But I'm speaking of New Year's Eve, which is an ensemble cast movie following the multiple situations, lives, problems of our numerous cast members, and as they all interconnect with each other, which is a follow-up of Valentine's Day. And Valentine's Day was not great by any means. I don't know if I ever reviewed it for my website or not, but it was a very 2.5 to 3 star movie. Nothing spectacular, pretty much all the standard characters that you would expect. All of them rather safe. Nobody that you would, really get excited about. Like, wow, that character was edgy, or that character was this, or that character was that. So this one pretty much follows that same formula. I'll read you the cast members because there was quite an ensemble cast. Let's see here. And it was the same director. I actually see that it was directed by Gary Marshall. But the rundown of the characters: Michelle Pfeiffer, Zac Efron, Robert De Niro, Halle Berry, Alyssa Milano, Common, Jessica Biel, Seth Meyers. Please hold. Gotta let this load here. Carla Gugino. Not sure how you say her name, but I really like her. Katherine Heigl, John Bon Jovi, Sofia Vergara, Ashton Kutcher, Lea Michele, James Belushi, Sarah Jessica Parker. Really? There's still more to go. Let's make sure that I'm not missing anybody here. Joey McIntyre is even in it. Oh, Josh Duhamel. Duhamel? Alright, I think that's all. Oh yeah, even Ludacris. Oh yeah, and Hilary Swank. And Amari Stoudemire. Didn't notice him. I know I'm forgetting a couple people. I apologize, but honestly, I'm not going to keep looking. Ryan Seacrest as well. So, the basic plot line, like I said, is an intermingling storylines of all these different characters. You've got the character who hates New Year's Eve because his heart was broken, played by Ashton Kutcher. You have the character, I'll go kind of each one of the pairings and how they relate. The person he spends the most time with, he gets trapped in an elevator with a woman who just moved into his building who's all about New Year's Eve and in fact is performing on New Year's Eve. You have John Bon Jovi, who plays essentially John Bon Jovi, who had a relationship with Katherine Heigl, and he's coming back to do this big performance where he is also trying to win her back. Sofia Vergara plays Katherine Heigl's assistant. She's a chef. Josh Duhamel is the son of some rich something or other who's doing some speech each New Year's for his company. He's some playboy, but he met this woman last New Year's and they kissed and it was magical, and all he wants is to see her again. He doesn't know her name, number, email, any of that stuff, but they said that if they were still thinking of each other in a year, that they would meet at the same place. So magical. Yeah, Sarah Jessica Parker, who plays an over-the-top mother who wants nothing more than to spend New Year's Eve with her daughter, but her daughter wants to spend it with the popular, cool kids. she, of course, the daughter, of course, ends up running off because that's what happens in all rom-coms. You know, teenagers just, you know, run away from their upper middle class families in the middle of New York. Yeah. If I'm telling you kind of preemptively how I feel about the movie, you then have Halle Berry, who plays a nurse who's taking care of Robert De Niro, who is in critical condition from his cancer treatment and is going to die very, very soon, but is trying nothing more than to make it to New Year's Eve. You then have Hilary Swank, who is in control and in charge of running the ball drop. And, of course, there's tons of issues that happen with that. She then has later ties as well. Ludacris plays a security guard who's very good friends with Hilary Swank. Who am I forgetting? I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. Even if there were more people, honestly, I gotta just end it there. So, while the storyline itself follows the... Oh, also, sorry, Jessica Biel, Seth Meyers, they're having a baby. And apparently the first couple to have a baby at this hospital after, well, at midnight, you make 10 grand or something, or 30 grand, 25 grand, I don't know. And Carla Gugino, however you pronounce her name, plays the doctor who's going to be delivering their baby. So all of the characters have some interaction with each other, you know, not all of them, but I mean, this pair has interaction with this pair, which has interaction with this pair, which, and most of it's pretty, I mean, no, pretty much all of it is incredibly obvious as to what's going to happen. There's really no mystery through any of it. Then again, it is a pretty corny rom-com, so you can't really expect too much more than that. But at the same time, rom-coms don't have to be mindless stupidity. They don't have to follow that formulaic pattern. You can actually have well-done movies. About a Boy. I know I always say that, but About a Boy was a great rom-com. What was it, A Love Story? The one with Hugh Grant, the other one with Hugh Grant? That was a really good rom-com, and that had multiple areas, multiple couples that all interspersed and interacted with each other. I mean, it's possible to have a good rom-com and not just be formulaic and 1,000% predictable. There was one little, like, thing in this that I didn't see coming, and I don't want to give it completely away, but one of the main characters ends up being Robert De Niro's daughter. But that's it. Like, that was the only thing, you know, that was like, oh, I didn't see that coming. Everything else was just so, just basic and bland and just, I don't know. And I knew I wasn't going in expecting that much because it is I mean, I know how bad Valentine's Day was, but I even think Valentine's Day was better than this. I mean, this was just pretty much dreck. And all the characters, you either end up disliking them or not really caring if they're happy or not. Because, or else it just becomes so formulaic and so predictable that, again, you couldn't care less what happens. So, and I mean, everybody plays the stereotype. Sofia Vergara is the, you know, the saucy Latina who loves everybody and she's all sexual and, hey, papi. I mean, that's her character down to a T. Katherine Heigl's the cold, frigid bitch, which she plays in pretty much everything. I'm sure she's like that in real life, just with how she is. Josh Duhamel is the sophisticated playboy who is the womanizer, but he wants more. He needs more in his life. You know, it's just like Hilary Swank is the hard-working, hard-driving, can she, you know, fulfill her destiny type of character. I don't know. I mean, put some thought into it. Put some creativity. It's not that difficult. Come on. Maybe I need to get into Hollywood just to try and do some better writing. I'm not saying I could do much better, but anything would be better than that dreck. So overall, what do I give it? We are going with a big fat 1.5 stars. I mean, it's not completely a bomb. Some of the performances weren't bad. Some of Seth Meyers' stuff was kind of funny. But at the end of the day, I don't know. there was nothing about it that made me say I'd like to watch any part of it again. There's nothing about it that I can look to my viewers and say, hey, it's worth watching for a reason X, Y, and Z. In my opinion, there was nothing that it was worth watching for, honestly. So at the end of the day, New Year's Eve is a bust. Barely better than a bomb. Just garbage. So don't check it out. Don't even waste your dollar on it. Unless you are like the quintessential sucker for rom-coms and you love super corny rom-coms, then check it out. But other than that, it's really not worth your time. I promise. So there you go. So at the end of the day, there's my 2 cents. Let me know what you guys think. Did you see this movie? Did you like it? Did you hate it? How do you think it stacked up against Valentine's Day? Did you think it was better or not? Either way, let me know. I'm definitely curious to hear what you guys think. As always, that's what we do this for. So, like I said, 1.5 stars. Bad movie. Worse than Valentine's Day. Even if you liked Valentine's Day, I still really don't think you'll like this. Partly because it follows it to a T, you know, and it's so predictable. But either way, let me know what you guys think. So, as always, I am Matthew Maley. This is MatthewMaley.com, and this is the Weekly Movie Review. So, of course, you can check out the rest of my videos on MatthewMaley.com. The website is up and running, finally. Properly running. I actually even set up a previous video blog tab. Having some issues with that. I'm actually rebuilding it. But going forward, all of my current video blogs from 2012 will be where they are right now in the current 2012 video blog. But then right next to that is my previous video blog, and that has all my past entries from everything from December of 2011 to my very first videos back in 2010. So you can get a feel for everything on my website. Now it's kind of grown, and the production value that's gone up, not a whole lot. We're still just a video blog here, but it's gotten a little better. So MatthewMaley.com is no longer a pathetic waste of bandwidth on the internet. It is now something. You can also check me out on YouTube. Search for Matthew Maley Poker. Got all my videos right there where you can like, comment, and subscribe. Like I said, I love hearing comments from everybody, so let me know what you guys think. You can also check me out on Facebook. Search for Matthew Maley Poker. I have put everything, all my videos onto my Facebook page. So if you don't want to go through the hassle of checking out YouTube or MatthewMaley.com, or you're just on Facebook more comfortable with it, all my videos are listed there. To see my less recent ones, just click on more posts and it'll list everything. You can also check me out on Twitter. Search for Matthew Maley Poker. I'm sorry, just for Matthew Maley. I'm at Matthew Maley on Twitter. A lot of my videos post on Twitter as well, but because there's so much more stuff being posted on Twitter, it's a little more difficult to find them. So it's probably easier just to go to one of the other 3 options to find my videos. So as always, thank you guys for checking out all my videos. It is much appreciated. Finally getting around to responding to a bunch of comments and all requested stuff. So there you go. I actually am always looking for requests if people are interested in my opinion on movies. I'm not saying that you should be, but hey, if you are, throw a movie my way. I'll happily check it out, give you my opinion. So, like I said, I'll give you my 12 cents, because damn sure ain't 2. It's way more than that. Anyway, I am Matthew Maley. This is MatthewMaley.com, and I am signing off. Peace out, y'all. Hope everybody has a great weekend. Hey, only one more week till Batman. Yes! All right, peace out.